What is up, YouTube? We're back. I know, we all thought I was gonna quit after the first one. And I thought that too. But I turned my A3 into a Jeep. Holy shit!
It's just one of those days where you don't wanna wake up. Everything is fucked, everybody sucks. You don't really know.
There's a cop right there, pulling over that bike.
Ripping someone's head off, no human contact.
Oh.
And if you interact, your life is
Hello.
like a contract. You best
I don't know about
stay
that.
away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days.
Can we get on that? Fuck no!
In the world of obscure German engineering, there exists a unicorn. The 2007 Audi A3 Quattro with a 3.2-liter VR6. A rare combination of hatchback practicality and catastrophic maintenance costs. But I thought, why stop at impractical? Let's go full stupid. So like any normal person, I took the doors off.
Now what you're seeing here is exactly what the Volkswagen and Audi group were thinking of when they were designing this car, when they were cooking this back up. The VR6, boom! Cold air intake, broken, no intake. Cold air all the time. Look at this. Actually, it probably doesn't do a whole lot, but that is freaking sick. I should get that tube, just point up. Big old scoop. And then we got the no doors. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've driven this around a little bit. It's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I'd have this much fun with it, but holy shit. It's so crazy. I just get in the car with me. Like, you're on a freeway. I took this on a freeway. Imagine you're on a freeway. You're going like 70. You just take a peek. The road over here. The road back here. The road. It's insane. So the plan is for this video is to hopefully paint the hood and as many of the doors as we can before this upcoming Monday. It is Thursday. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I'm gonna haul ass on this car on my birthday because I love it and I don't care. Thankfully, like I mentioned in the, as I aforementioned in the other video, this rear door, the original door we took off, the only one that really had to come off, I found a new one. And because my dad was like, I don't want to deal with this in the shop. You Bondo in and sanded. So, you know, the yippee doodad. And he was like, I will buy you a new damn door. And it's exactly what I did. 150 bucks, same color, paint matched. It does have a scratch. We go take a look at that in a second, but we got some fun things planned. So as you guys know, this isn't the only Audi I own, and stock, this makes 250 and weighs about 3,600 pounds. But we just took off probably close to 400, 500 pounds. It's gonna be faster. I have tested the 0 to 60. I need to do the coil packs and spark plugs, and I haven't yet, but we will. Not in this video, but another one. We will, however, be doing a valve cover gasket because it smokes so bad. That's okay, because we're gonna fix it. But maybe not by this video, but I want to race this car against my S4. I think that would be really fun and just funny to watch, because before I took all this off, I wondered it, because my S4, it's a boat, bro. It weighs 4,200 pounds. And, I'm not a small guy. And makes 350 stock. And after like 20 years, I mean, is it really gonna make the same amount of horsepower with oil leaks that I'm not taking care of? So, we'll find that out eventually, but for now, we gotta lock in, and got a couple hours tonight. I'm gonna just sand down the doors, probably pull them in here, show you guys what we're working with, and let's get to cracking. So, let's go look at that door. Here's this door I was talking about, and before we look into this is the current state of the other one, and this is a dent. Here's our hood. It's actually, we're getting close to painting this thing, but I'm not quite there yet. Definitely getting there. But here is this door I've been talking about. Now, this door, paint matched, flawless. Is that rust? I really hope that's not rust. I think that's just dirt. I really hope I didn't just get scammed out of this door. But we do have a scratch. This is the underside. Wrong color. That's fine. This thing just got absolutely destroyed. Not destroyed, but like, it is caked in dirt. That speaker's garbage. So we're gonna put the old interior from our old door card back on. We'll get our Bose speaker. I don't know if that has Bose or not. Actually, no, it won't, because it doesn't have the S-Line badge. If you guys are curious, like, oh, Levi, why'd you take all the damn doors off? Here's why, pal. Here, so as you can see up here, super shiny, cool. Down here, like, yeah, a little bit here, nothing. Over here, actually, this is doing it really good justice, but there's rust on the bottom of all of these doors, and we gotta fix it. Let's get to work. Salutations, YouTube. I'm back. You're wondering, like, why are we in the shop right now? We're in the meth tent. I'm so kidding, YouTube. This is a paint tent. Anyways, I made this at home on my own. We got fans going. Another fans circulates the air. I don't feel any of it. I don't think I designed this well, but that doesn't matter, because today we're painting the hood. And so our doors are taking a little longer. We'll get into that later. But yeah, we're painting this. We're shooting primer and paint today. And hopefully we get it done in one day. All right, so now we're about to shoot primer, and I just finished priming the primer, and we should talk a little bit about this. So this is 2K primer. You can get it from Eastwood. It's on Amazon, all sorts of places. Highly recommend it for automotive painting. And you got to use primer. Use this stuff. This stuff's good. It attaches better. It's for automotive things, but it's kind of spendy, and you only got 48 hours to use it once you push in this little thing at the bottom. You gotta shake it very well, and now I have 48 hours to use this one can. I have 3 for the hood and a couple doors and our hatch. So I'm gonna shoot this on, and wish me luck. Hopefully this turns out good. What's up, YouTube? So things have gone ajar. You know, paint tent did not hold up as nearly well as I thought it would, and I kind of expected this. That's why I painted in the morning. Here's what the bumper or the hood looks like right now. I didn't record a ton of that because I did a trip to Harbor Freight. I got some tools. I looked into what I really need to do to get this thing clean, and like to look really good. And the primer I got, I did kind of a stupid thing. I realized on my ride home after I did this, I was like, I only needed to put primer on the spots where there's bare metal or like I took off a ton of primer, and I was like, ooh, and I covered the entire thing. I was like, that's why I ran out of primer so fast. I still have a bottle, but I'm gonna order more. But right now, I'm just gonna wet sand it and then shoot color, but it's windy and hot out still, and I'm gonna wait for this evening, and then I'll fix the tent, and we'll start shooting color and clear tonight, and hopefully, I'm gonna let it cure, I think, for a couple of days, and then I got stuff at Harbor Freight to clean up any orange peel and just make this thing look like show ready or like really nice. I'm not taking this to a show or anything anytime soon. And I was like, just get it to look good. So I'm gonna bring this inside because it'll be colder and, you know, not this. And I'm gonna wet sand it. I'll show you guys a little bit of that, but yeah, we'll shoot color in a little bit here. All right, we are in the shop now. As you can see, here's our car. Here's our hood. I just got done with a thing of wet sanding, and it actually did a lot more than I thought it would. It started to make this shine. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take this, because I just did 600. I might try it again, or I might try 400 grit and wet sand that. But if you're curious how to do it, I'll quick show you. So you spray a little bit of water. You want to get it running, right? You know, water. And then you take your block. Don't use your hands. Use a block, sponge, something, and then while it's wet, you sand it. You know? That's pretty much how you do it. Boom. And then do that, you know, for a while, and that is how you get a very nice finish on these. So I'm gonna keep chugging away at this, and then I actually had a thought. So this guy we bought this house from, who, you know, built the shop, this is the back of it, but he used this as a paint booth. So I was like, hold on a minute, what if drop this while the plastic comes down, and then we set up our own right here and then over here, so that this is our paint booth. I mean, obviously I'd move this out, but then I'm not hindered by our tent and sunlight, and I can just do this whenever I want. And then after, like, you know, it dries and I want it to cure, I can just bring it outside, let it cure. So I'm gonna try and paint this tonight. Paint this and clear it, and then bring it outside to cure for a couple days, and then probably next weekend I'll hit it with our stuff we picked up. Where did I put it? Harbor Freight bucket somewhere, and hit this with some pretty high grit. Get this really shiny, buff it, and it'll look super pretty. But I'm gonna get back to wet sanding, and I'll catch you back once we're setting this up.
So, pro tip: you wet sand, you're supposed to go till it's smooth. And yeah, I found that out the hard way. It took a fat minute, but you know. And here's where I put my little plastic stuff. It's not on there right now, but damn it, enjoy the B-roll. And then there's a sick shot of my Jeep. I love this thing.
All right, YouTube. So I wet sanded. I was assuming it'd take it wouldn't take super long. It was like 5 or 6 when I said that. It's about to be 10:30. Go. Here is the hood. There are 2 spots that need to be primered again, and I already shot primer on it. So I'm gonna paint tomorrow because I think that's the responsible choice. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed, and we'll paint this sucker tomorrow. I just want to update, and then yeah, hood. All right, it's the next day here, and this is way better than I thought. I already wet sanded over here, and it looks good, and I have degreased it, so this is pretty much ready to go. So I think it's time we shoot paint. I'm kind of terrified, but I think this will be good. I'll drop this back down and set you guys up on a tripod, and we'll see how good I can make this.
Mic check. ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle. Who throws a dick around? Bound to go 3 plat. Came to destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strap. Fem stack cats get kidnapped. Then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorists claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF, you silly? I like to take men's to the end for 2 milli. Do-do-do-do-do, that's an audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble. Yo, watch your own back, came in and go out alone, black. Stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went, that's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate, either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? I wrote this one in BCDC O section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and checked in. Cell number 17, I'm under the top bunk. I say this not to be mean, was bad luck, a pop junk. Pop the trunk on C-Cypher punk, leave him left scrape, God forbid. If ain't no escape, blame MF tape. Definition super villain, a killer who loved children, one who is well skilled in destruction as well as building. While Sidney Sheldon teaches the trife to be trifer, I'm trading science fiction with my man, a live lifer. A pie piper, holler a rhyme, a dollar and a dime, do his thing, ring around the white collar crime. Get out my face, asking about my case, steam toothpaste, professor mint, monkey style nigga to death to death, and dope fiends still in their teens. Shook niggas turn witness, real men's mind their own business. That's the difference between sissy pissy rappers is double dutch. How come I hold a microphone double clutch? COs make rounds, never have ox found on shakedown, lockdown, wet dreams of Fox Brown. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went, that's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate, either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back to the essence, read it off the tomb. Either engraved or unmarked grave, who's to say? Pass the mic like Pastor P's like they used to say. Some MFers don't like how Sally walk. I tell y'all fools is hella cool, her ladies from Cali talk. Never let it.
Alright guys, here's the hood, and on camera this actually doesn't look terrible. So you're like, oh man, this isn't that shiny. Well, clear's not on it yet. It's just paint. But yes, it doesn't look terrible. You can see my lines. Oh, you can really see it on camera when the light goes on it. I'm contemplating shooting another color coat on this. I don't think I gotta go super hard. I'm just contemplating. But I mean, from here, yeah, it's pretty easy to tell, but I think I am. I think I'll do another coat quick, and then we'll do base. Yeah, I think this will look good. Okay, let's do another one. All right, guys, so I just applied our last layer of clear coat. We did 3 layers. You do a misty coat so it has something to adhere to, and then you do like a lighter coat, right? So the misty coat is just that it sticks to it better and adheres, and then the second coat, you do a little lighter, but you want a glossy finish, kind of like this, and then your final coat, you go pretty heavy. You really want a nice glossy finish. I almost stopped at 2 because it's so good. But my tiger lines went away. They're there right now because I just painted it. But they're getting harder to see. But like, oh my gosh. Yeah, as this is curing, this looks good. But now that I've done the last coat, I'm going to let this sit and cure for probably 48 hours. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's pretty smoky in here from clear coat. And if you're wondering what I used 2K. Aero spray clear coat. The primer was 2K. It's somewhere down there. And here's the color I used for body base. A special paint code. Boom. And I ended up using 3 cans on this. Just because I did 5 coats because I really want to make sure this thing's protected. And I was trying to get rid of tiger lines, but they weren't actually tiger lines. Tiger lines are when you can see, especially if you're rattle canning, you can see the way you sprayed it. But I'm kind of an idiot, and it didn't even do it. So I'm kind of stupid. Looking at this, a lot of these, I don't know. I'll wait to let the fizzle out and stuff. I'm not going to tweak too much. But yeah, the clear coat, it was just like stuff that wasn't shiny and stuff that was. Now that the clear's on, It's pretty hard to see. I mean, this thing looks spectacular. Can definitely see some bad stuff on this, and we're gonna 100% give this a nice hit of wet sanding, and then we're gonna polish it, and it'll look hopefully OEM. I mean, I surprised myself a ton. I mean, you can see myself. Oh my gosh, I'm really proud of this. I'm super proud. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this cure for a fat minute, and all will be good, hopefully.
Sorry, gang. The weekend ended up running out, and I grew facial things. I know, I'm a thug. Anyways, next video, you guys are gonna see this thing on the car, and working on the doors. Oh yeah, get freaking excited. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day.